I've been a big fan of Bigfoot ever since I was a little kid. I had a little Bigfoot doll, and you know, the stories of Bigfoot fascinated me. Like the old Patterson movie fascinated me. Forever, I was certain that was real, and broke my heart when I found out that it wasn't.
Maybe.
Just maybe.
Just maybe. That's all you're gonna get.
Yep.
Because if I say no, then it's gonna turn up and be real. And if I say yes, I'm gonna look a fool. So you're gonna get maybe.
Well, I'll tell you that the sightings of some kind of humanoid creature, these sightings are all over the world.
In 1994, driving back to Dallas from New Orleans, I actually saw what I can only say was a Bigfoot. It was something that was about 7 foot tall, covered with hair and walking on 2 legs on the side of the highway as we were driving back about 11:30 at night, very near Alexandria, Louisiana.
Until there's evidence that proves otherwise, I'm open to see what happens.
Is this an interrogation?
You know, I don't really know. I mean, I guess anything's possible.
This is an interrogation now.
But at the same time, you know, it's hard to believe that there's like some sort of 7-foot-ish tall giant ape-ish creature that lives in the woods and we still haven't like nailed him down. I mean, I get that we're discovering like new insects and salamanders and that kind of stuff. They're like that big. He's like, you know, no.
Absolutely not. No. Is that a bad answer?
No.
No?
It's your answer.
That's my answer. No, probably not. I don't know. But if there's like strong evidence that supports it, I don't know, maybe. Who knows? Only Bigfoot knows.
It depends. Wait, no, it doesn't depend. How can it depend? It's Bigfoot, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a no.
It's hard to believe that all these sightings are not real.
I have a lot of family in Alaska, and my current family lives in Seattle, and there's so much land out there that for us to definitively say he does not exist, I think is ridiculous.
Of course I believe Bigfoot really exists. I have 6 of them on payroll.
My grandson said, Chef, he's not real, but you know, I'm not going to say he does or he doesn't because I don't know. I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know.
Say that. I'm a sci-fi junkie.
Yeah.
I can't.
He does in his world.
Totally.
All the reports have them being rather huge and not necessarily friendly. But they're not necessarily violent against humans either. I guess, how would we feel if someone came into our habitat?
The myth and the lore around the world, whether it's a Yeti or Bigfoot or Sasquatch, whatever it is, it's interesting to me that in the farthest corners of the earth they have the same tale. So, you know, whether it's real, whether it's fake, there's a connection that people have made to this mythical, larger-than-life character.
There's footprints and there's scat and there's these people that have sightings, and I think there's something to that.
I'm a believer.
You're a believer?
I don't know. I think it could happen. It could be real.
I think by now, if there was a Bigfoot or Big Feets out there, somebody would have gotten better proof than just, you know,
a blur. Yeah.
Guy out in the woods.
Well, maybe. I have no idea. There's no like physical evidence, but I do like what Mitch Hedberg said. What frightens me more is that there is an out-of-focus creature roaming the hillsides.
The legend of Bigfoot goes back probably to about, at least as far as I can trace it, about 12 or 1300 AD. Caddo Indian lore talks about the Kadaha or Stia, which means bear man.
He told me to say no.
Do I believe Bigfoot? Do I believe Bigfoot exists? Yeah, you know, I was skeptical at first, but especially throughout the duration of this film when I was growing up, when I was younger too as well. I used to be really big into Bigfoot folklore, and then I talked to a few people shortly before production, getting ready for Bigfoot, just to look at old footage and that kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, can't say for certain, but you ask me one way or the other whether or not I believe in Bigfoot. Yeah, I think there's a great possibility they exist.
Yes. I just thought I'd ask, but yes.
There's a lot of things in heaven and hell, Horatio.
I do. I think so. I've had a lot of people that have told me they've definitely seen something on other movie sets, actually. And I think actually a president said seen Bigfoot, right? Wasn't it Theodore Roosevelt or somebody?
There's creatures out in the world that people don't know exists or not. There's species that are being discovered every single day. So Bigfoot can be real and he cannot. It's just like people say a unicorn is not real. Well, it can or it cannot. It could used to be exist, or it could not used to be exist. And then we have our alligator. If he can hide so good, then Bigfoot can definitely hide very good, because Bigfoot's smarter than an alligator.
They're bigger in the south, I guess.
So Bigfoot, yes, I definitely think he exists.
And also, actually, it's also translated as demon ogre, I think.
And that's a Bigfoot handprint there. So you don't really want him to get a hold of it.
So they believe that the whole families or tribes of these man/ape type creatures roamed the plains, killing and hunting buffalo. So I still have 6 of them on payroll.
You know, I'm not here to say that Bigfoot's real, but I'm not here to say Bigfoot isn't real. And to me, as a child growing up, it was awesome believing in him, and it's just part of. It's a part of our. It's almost become iconic, really. You know, is Bigfoot out there? Whether it's beef jerky commercials or, you know, Indian folklore, it's just awesome.
Do I believe in Bigfoot? No, ain't no damn Bigfoot around here. A bunch of bears, animal attacks, a lot of people with wild nonsense going on their heads, making up a bunch of bullshit. Ain't no Bigfoot. I'm so sick and tired of all the Bigfoot shit all the time. Oh, look at that big feet. Oh, look at the big poop. Who made that? Must be Bigfoot. We got buffalo around here? No, that just gets dismissed. Tired of it. No t-shirts, keychains, shit walking around. Makes me crazy. I'm sorry. Just